meeting started now, because I don't know if anyone else
No,
is
I
going to
get
join
that.
at this point. In the meantime, though, I'm gonna maybe in the what's it called? In the Discord chat here, I'm gonna go ahead and just add that stand-up document thing for the designers that are here. So
All right.
on this week.
Yeah, it says technically right here, failure to participate, lack of participation, and meet or stand-ups will result in a 5-point deduction in professionalism points. Right here, it says especially the meet part.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's why we have 4 meetings, so at least showing up for one ought to count for them.
Right.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, let me get this design document ready then.
Yeah,
I mean, the standard part.
I'll go ahead and add that thing to our like little group chat thing here. Work on next week.
So let me erase all the information from the last stand-up.
Oh, excuse me. Blockers. Alrighty, just you can copy and then put that into. You want that in the like the Jerry Rig Studios chat thing, Kevin?
Yeah, the chat, not the meeting chat, the team chat,
Okay.
the Jerry Studios chat.
Okay.
As that's I can access that afterwards.
Yep.
And
And
Yeah.
the
the
meeting chat I cannot.
little template thing though, I did add to the chat, so you can just copy and paste it from there.
No worries.
Okay, worked on this. If the designers just want to quickly just write that out, and then we can kind of just discuss like the actual stuff for the stand up and kind of go from there. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, that's better. Okay. Stand up.
I need.
Did Cameron say anything about like being busy or something in relation to like the this meeting?
He didn't say anything last night when me and him were talking.
Okay.
So he like got something came up, and it was just kind of like something that he was uncontrolled or something,
Okay.
or maybe he forgotten or something.
Yeah. Hey, I'd like to quickly ask. I'm gonna definitely for this week. I'm gonna be finishing the toy box testing area. So
Nice.
for that
Yeah.
area, what do you want me to put in that will be needed for testing? Like like specifically.
Collectibles for me, so I can check my
Uh,
scoring system.
Okay. So like
NPCs for
everything
me.
where. Okay. All right. Let me just confirm something. Okay. For you said collectibles to like place collectibles in a level and have you be able to like run towards them and collect them.
Yep.
Okay. Next.
I said I need NPCs so I can test out their sounds and put them in together.
What do you mean by NPCs? Do you mean what do you mean by that?
Like just AIs to just so I could test out my alien sound I made and that hasn't been implemented yet.
So like place the AIs the other person made and put them in the level.
Yeah.
I mean, put them
Yeah.
in the toy
That's
box.
fine. Yeah.
Okay. I can also put a few of mine that I'm working on. And for the collect, like by the way, for this stuff, I just drag it from your folders and just place them in, right? Like the collectibles.
Yep.
Okay. for that score system, do I just put the collectibles in the level and that's it? Like the score is on the player, or is there anything else I need to add?
No,
Or
just
that
the
sound design I need to add?
no, just the collectibles, because at least if Cameron adds the actor component that handles scoring, that's all that should be needed, like the physical collectibles.
Okay. And for you, you just like just drag in an NPC and put it in the level and that's it? Or does that sound?
Yeah, and then I'll add the sound to them and stuff. Go from there.
Okay. And for the target range for the gun and also the pitchfork, how far is it? Like, how far can it be? Can targets be damaged? Or did you not put a limit on that? Like, oh yeah, is it like the shotgun like hit scan or projectile?
I mean, I don't think we got that part yet, but like I think it would
Okay.
be. I mean, it could be hit scan or projectile.
I mean, it is
Doesn't
a
matter to me.
very it like sure not to me either, but it does impact the game because hit scan can hit like far away or
Yeah,
short depending on how it's designed, and projectile damage is based on the projectile itself. I mean, the damage it does is on the projectile and how far it can go based on its setting. So
yeah,
it's
true.
a simple choice. It also is also a very important choice, as those are two very different forms of shooting. But the pitchfork, you can. Oh wait, so is the hoe the melee weapon, and the pitchfork the charged spear-like weapon? Because that's what I'm thinking in my mind.
Yeah, I suppose that would be accurate.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah,
I have a melee area and a moving target for the pitchfork to like let's say it's like flying enemies or something. Moving targets back and forth. I can do that. Anything else like mechanically wise besides platforming? Like, do we have anything else besides that? The gun, the two arm tools, score, shotgun. What else can the player do besides that?
I guess double
Like
jump.
any double jump. My power up that will be like later on after I vote on. I let you guys vote on that because I need to vote on which one's gonna be the more useful one. That's later. Um, anything else that should be in the test area, like that comes to mind? Not like just what you're doing, but like things that might need to be tested later on.
That should be it.
yeah,
Okay. So, a place that puts scores, a place with NPCs, and a small platforming area in the middle, and a target range. Missing anything?
Yep. You
Or
know,
am I missing anything? That is that all?
I think that should be it.
Okay.
Also,
You
really,
want them color? I mean, sorry. You want them color designated, or just like all like just typical colors, like basic gray? They want them colored individually. Like this is the blue area, this is the core, this is the red area, the targeting, and this is the green area, the NPC.
yeah, I guess color coding would be like would help like navigating the toy box.
Okay, okay.
And real quick, this is more of like a small design choice when it comes to widgets, but thinking about how traditional games end levels, I don't necessarily think having like a proceed to the next level or return to the main menu is what most of them have. Because I'm thinking back to when I was younger, like Halo or something, where you just complete the level, fades to black, and then moves on. So uh, I'm
I'm fine with that. I'm fine
yeah.
with that.
yeah. So
I mostly said that. Oh, sorry. No,
I
I'll
think
let you
it
finish.
Xantha.
what I was thinking is for the win. Well, the win condition would be at the end of the game,
Yeah, that's what I
and
got.
um,
Yeah.
so for the win condition, like you complete level one, black screen, proceed to the next level. Level 2, same thing. Level 3, black screen, but then you
And
just
get
go to a.
Examza.
In level 3, you proceed to like a black screen, and then the credits roll. But if you die,
On
then
now.
just the traditional you died screen with an option to play again or return to the main menu. Does everyone find that agreeable?
Yeah, like that was my vision to first place. Like transition between the levels is fade to black, and then you show up. But like
Okay.
with that fade to black, will there also be a cutscene, like fade to black cutscene, then fade to black to show up again, or is it just fade to black, no cutscene?
Well, I could handle the cutscene element. I have to complete the basic code for the last couple bits of my widgets.
I get
Like I said, I have yet to make a win-lose screen in the credit screen. And after I do that, uh if we have time next week before like the final build, I could definitely go and add like a cutscene to the beginning of the game, transitioning to level 2, then 3, and then maybe some sort of cutscene when you beat the game, and then the credits will roll, like something along those
Yeah,
lines.
yeah, yeah. No worries, because remember that's just a want
Damn it.
to have, not a must have. It's a want.
Yep.
Like because like we were talking about it like during the first week. That's why I'm like suggesting it. That's what I'm just talking about. Just make sure like if we still have time for it. If we don't have time for it, I understand if we cut it because remember that's a want. That's not must have.
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm
Um.
just putting out to make sure like if we can make it or not. I'm just clarifying that so I know
Yeah.
that I don't need to expect that.
Hey, real quick, Gary, I was looking through ClickUp and I saw in some of your like sound tasks, you have them labeled as widgets in parentheses. And just for the sake of clarity, would you mind changing those to sound design? Just because my all of my
I didn't
tasks,
change them to widget.
like you got,
They're all what?
I see add pain and death sound to player and in parentheses widget, and then create a sound jump and add a sound to the main menu. Both are widgets. So like both say
That's
like
odd because on my I didn't have put in widget.
yeah. Let me just show you what
That
I
might
mean.
have been a teacher.
That'd be odd. Here, check Discord. I'll just show you what I mean. Or I mean, sorry, check
Second, I'm on Discord.
the Discord chat thing.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on. I think that might have been the teacher because I
Okay.
didn't add widget.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind, I could change them to sound design or what was it? Yeah, sound systems, or if you want to do it, either way is fine.
That system's fine. If you can do it if you want,
All right, appreciate it.
and I'll mess with those.
Hey, Cameron, I wanted to ask. So, since I see you're working on the collectibles, for the player, like the eggs and the wheat, uh, when I was developing like the code in the widget blueprint to track the side collectibles, like I said, the eggs and wheat and the main scoring system, I went and added like an actor component that sends like that message to the widget blueprint. But I don't know if earlier you saw my message about adding the player custom events in like the updated scoring and collectible system to your collectibles yet. I was gonna do it myself, but I saw they were checked out, so I just wanted to run that by you real quick.
Are they checked out currently?
Excuse me.
I
Um.
thought I turned everything in the meat
Oh yeah.
tables.
Okay. They're. Yeah. You must have just saw it a little earlier ago. Yeah. They're checked in now.
But you
Uh.
wanted me to add, shoot, can you describe like what action you wanted the collectibles to do?
Yeah. So actually, here I can probably show everyone right now. So if we get the player blueprint and oh wait a second. Dang it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I
Oh,
think
is
you.
there only one collectible blueprint, or is there more than one?
There's two collectible blueprints,
Oh
for
okay.
wheat and eggs right now.
Okay, just
Both of
just
them,
checking to know how many to add to the toy box.
Okay. Yeah, there's two collectibles. They're both like score trackers tied within the player blueprint. There should be a score value on enemies before we even turned it in, because I remember me and Klaus was working on that last night. So when you kill an enemy, the score tracker for all the scores is tracked within the player blueprint as well.
Okay, so I just finished a like the whole like widget system for the collectibles, and really quick wanted to run this by everybody in terms of how the scoring system and collectibles will work, and uh, see if this is kind of what everyone had in mind, or if there's anything you'd want me to change about it.
Sure, let me hop on over.
Yep. Just let me know when you're ready. Okay.
Did you turn up the speed for the character?
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I just changed the camera.
Oh, yeah. The speed seems a little bit faster than it should be.
Yeah. So if you
But
Interesting.
okay.
oh yeah, so if you take a look in the top left, you see the score. I could probably add like a shadow so that's less difficult to see in bright light. But when you walk over an egg, this is what occurs. So you got a little egg that appears, and then it fades out, and then the more you collect. Wait a second. Did I? Okay, yeah, that might need to be fixed. I think I'm just adding or setting the value to 1. But yeah, what should happen is every single time you pick up an egg, it will add to that counter there. Maybe I can do like 1 out of however many exist in the level, but just off general principle, that's kind of what I had in mind for like what the collectibles and score would look like visually. And I don't know how I forgot to completely set up an adding system, but yeah, it's just setting the score to what I had set up in the actor component.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that was the original idea, was to have the image of the egg next to him. That's why I didn't add words to it. I just did like the 0 out of 21. I'm not too sure if that's what I was like, one of the things I was asking everyone yesterday, if you guys wanted the egg counter to be like 1 out of 20 or 1 like 0 out of 20 and it counts up, or if you just want it to be at the end game screen after you complete the level, like, oh, you collected 20 out of this there, but during the round when you're playing through the level, it's only going to tell you how many you collected.
Yeah, because out of 20, I guess would only matter if they're like little special collectibles, or rather if they are just things that contribute to the overall score, and they just help you get a high score by the end of like a level completion or something along those lines.
Yeah, I guess it depends on like how what kind of role do you guys want the collectibles to play? If we're gonna be adding more to them, like extra system prioritizing the player to grab them, because then you would obviously want to show the player how many out of the level they had
Hmm.
while playing, so they know. Or if it's like gonna be a lesser role where it's just the score for the high score, and it doesn't play that big of a role, and then you can just add how many the players collected at the current level.
Yeah, I would still maybe push the idea that perhaps um like so for the collectibles, like egg, wheat, and milk would just be like things to collect, and then perhaps reaching a maximum collection of like 20 eggs, 10 wheat, and 5 milk in all 3 levels unlocks the sandbox for someone to explore. However, in the actual like packaged build, perhaps that that restriction not being, I'll probably trash that idea actually, because I don't know if like if for the final build we're going to need the toy box to be accessible. And just call me crazy, I don't think the professor is going to have the time nor the patience to go through that like rigorous collection.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
think it'd be a
Yeah.
cool thing to add in the grand scheme of things. That's like like that would be the right thing to do, but I don't think he's gonna ever get to it or
yeah,
try it out.
yeah. So perhaps
Yeah.
just a plain like it pads out like the scoring side of things.
I think if we have like extra time at the end, we could try something like that to put it in there, because I'm sure that near the end of the project when like we had to do like our final showcase of it, just like telling everyone like that's how the extra toy box level works is you have to collect all the collectibles as like a bigger role. If you ever ask like what is like the grand design behind why the player should collect the collectibles, you could put that in there if we actually have time at the end. But as
Yeah.
like a right now thing, I don't think it would actually do anything for us.
Yeah, for sure. Matter of fact, so in like an older project, I had like an end screen where it like actually I think it'd be better like if you guys ever played Crash Bandicoot, you complete a level and then it shows how many
Oh yeah,
fruits,
yeah.
how many fruits and boxes you destroyed, and then it kind of counts it up on the side. We could do that for like the eggs, wheat, and milk, or just show the high score at the end of the level. Like by I want to say by Thursday or Friday, I will definitely have some time to add some extra um like some extra aesthetic features because I'll be done with my 10 tasks hopefully by then. So we
Yeah. I
how
I
do you
still
guys
have a few more tasks to set, but I just I not on not set anything in the click up. I just been like doing my own stuff too.
mm-hmm.
You
So
know.
I could just go and add like it shows what you've collected at the end of the level, or would you all prefer that just a like a black fade out and transition to the next level?
I'm fine with either or.
I'm okay with either as well.
All right. Well, I will kind of because we can touch base on that Thursday once you get the actual once we get the actual like legwork out of the way.
Yeah.
Do the so in terms of like the artists here, do you guys have anything you want to like discuss or anything?
Um, I don't think so. We're working on a ton of the UVing for all of the models. I'm working on the animations. You can see some of them. Like I posted, uh, I posted kinda the spaceship, but it needs a little fixing. But I like as long as there's nothing else you guys need from us, we should be all good to get our stuff done.
Okay. Yeah, I
All
wasn't
right.
sure if you guys like needed more tasks from us to do or not, but yeah, that sounds good.
We
Yeah.
don't need more stuff. Like we're good with what we have, and we're able to finish everything. So, like our stuff's due on Wednesday, quote unquote due. We just have to like show we're like progressing through it. But we
Mhm.
have plenty of working on. If there is more stuff, we might be able to work it in.
Gotcha. Okay. And so Megan, I was like I'm still kind of just trying to get the actual like code for my widgets. And I know we were talking a little bit earlier about adding some like unique widget overlays. So the stuff that you did create that we were kind of talking about over Discord, I think I'll definitely take a look at that some of that by Thursday. But like I said, I just want to make sure I actually have like the basic functionality of
Damn it!
what's it called?
Come
Like
on. No, sorry.
the basic functionality
Playing a game.
of the like the shoot, I'm losing my train of thought. Like the widgets, like the credit screen, the win lose, as I said. So once that's out of the way, I'll definitely take a look and see where we're at by then. Okay. Alrighty. Well, if everyone has posted, at least for the developers, if everyone has posted their like what you did this week and what you're gonna do next week and the blockers and all of that, uh, does anyone else have anything they want to add before we finish up here?
I only have one of the stand-up stuff.
Stand. What do you mean?
Like only one did put the information for their stand-up. I don't see anyone else's.
I see
Let's-
claws and actually it's just me and
Put mine in there. I'm
me
trying
and
to put it in right now.
Yep.
I tried to put it in there, but then I took like a copy of yours, put it in there, was gonna fill it with my information, but I couldn't figure out how to add like a tab down because I hit enter like you normally do, and then it just
yeah.
posted all the wrong stuff.
Uh Adrian, I saw that you posted your like your stand up template thing in like the Discord chat.
Oh,
Could you post that in our team chat, like Jerry Rig Studios chat? Or wow, those are really hard to like distinguish, but like our main discussion page, I mean.
like say meeting chat and team chat.
Yeah. Let's see here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing designer Luke, and who's the other? I feel like who's the other one?
Let's see. The only person that's not from the design team that's not here right now is just John Luke. He's the only one that's the only designer that's not here
Oh,
currently.
do I not? I feel like I don't know how to count. 1, 2, 3,
Adrian
4,
Cage,
5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We have.
Yeah, there's 6 of us from the design team.
Isn't there
2
7?
artists. Yeah, there's 7 designers and 4 artists. Christian's not here from the artists, and then the Ryan's not here, and then John Luke isn't here.
Robert. Okay, yeah, you're right. What is wrong? I'm struggling right now.
He's having such a brain fart right now.
One,
Yeah,
two,
I'm good at keeping numbers.
3,
That's the
4,
one thing I'm
5,
good at.
6. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh! I was like, it's because I didn't scroll down on the chat. I didn't see your Discord name clause. Oh my, wow. Uh, alrighty. Well, then I suppose I'll just send a message to designer Luke and just remind him to send his stand up to like the general chat before the end of the day. And speaking of another assignment, Kevin, did you or I guess whoever was responsible for it, did anyone send a build for?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did last night because it was due
yeah,
last night. So everybody was just supposed to hit well, marked as complete. If and then after I had sent it, I sent out the mass thing last night when I finished because I was like
yeah.
making sure everybody got in everything before because I was like doing builds to make sure everything worked, and I'm happy the camera was solid last night at least for the build. We'll have to figure that out before we do another build because we can't be clipping through all the walls.
Yeah, is that like a
Yeah.
is that more like a design choice you want to like rectify, or
Well,
would that cost us points or
it,
something?
it's every time it that I know last time I had Zidane as the instructor. He wanted to make sure that the cameras like weren't clipping through the wall so that your camera actually reacted to the wall.
Yeah,
And before we moved it, it like there was an angle, there was an offset angle and it still worked. But then I think it got I don't know if it's because of the player, it's part of the player and the player can't go through the wall. But I'm wondering if it's clipping through because it's connected to the player and it's just gonna force its way through. Because I
gotcha.
set all the collisions to be already non-camera permittable or anything like that. So that's the only thing I can think of it being, but I don't know how we would like once you're outside the house, I think it'd be fine to do that. And
Yeah.
then we'd have to figure out how to make it work inside the barn and in the mothership.
Hmm. Is it possibly just like the collision presets not registering the camera as something to block?
It could be because we
Possibly.
moved it so that it's registering that the camera's like it's registering that the camera is being blocked, but because it's so far offset, it's thinking it's blocking it where it's supposed to be blocking it. but then because the camera is just going right through it, and it's like, hey, I'm being blocked, but I'm still seeing the outside.
Yeah. Also, just one small thing about the player, I want to see if anyone might have an idea how to like solve this issue. Um, but the whole issue. Actually, hold on. I think I saw my stream open. Yeah. So let me go ahead, just really quick, add this, and then I'll show you what I mean. The whole issue with the camera screen kind of like needing to be manually dragged in order to like change your viewing perspective. Um, I want to see if we could maybe figure out what's going on with that. Okay, let me close out of this, go to the farm. Okay, so right now the camera works fine, but okay, and then for some reason now, like when we're outside, A, the mouse appears, and B, I pressed right click just then, and now the camera is just completely stuck, and you see I'm dragging my mouse across the screen,
One
and if I
second. I gotta swap streams. I was helping out Adrian for a second. Okay.
okay, so you
Would you
see,
mind demonstrating that again?
yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm moving the mouse, and then if I hold right click, then it drags, and then it stops when I get to the edge of the viewport. Then I have to keep
That
dragging.
I know that's because we have the show cursor, but we never bring it back from show cursor. So if you have because you don't have to drag it at that point. It'll just kind of react to the mouse. We have to turn off it when we go into that specific level. So it'll probably be if you go into the level farms level and then just put in at the begin play show cursor off.
Yeah, I mean,
It'll bring it in, and I could do that for all the levels because
i-
that makes it easier.
is that my
That way
widget
you don't
doing?
have to. I don't think because it's not part of the widgets. It'll be
Oh,
part of the level. Because like
uh,
you have a show cursor on, but when you pull it out, it would only happen in another level because you're in the main level when you do
okay.
that.
Yeah, that was my fault. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why I still had, well, I duplicated my main menu for the player HUD, so that was the problem. Now, Klaus, do you think like, or maybe Cameron, either one, do you guys think you could like set it up where the player is always like facing forward, because this is a little bit jarring.
Yeah, no. I when I was doing up the spiral, it got really tedious of just like rotate after 3 islands, rotate again, rotate again. Um, I don't know how I would do that. Like,
We can go ahead and take a look at it. You're talking about like if you go to back up, your guy looks behind him.
Yeah, like I meant
yeah,
like,
so you'll always be looking forward
Okay,
from
so
the
he just goes
like the
back.
forward of the character. So you just
Yeah, I can
lock
go
the
ahead and see if
camera.
I can. Yeah, I can go ahead and see if I can get that done today, so we can.
But yeah, the character definitely is moving faster than he should be.
yeah. Well, the
Because
eggs.
he's dead sprinting right now. I was wondering if we would toss in a sprint, like a little stamina sprint. That way he's not like, cause how I had it, it was like 2 minutes something to get all the way to the top, and it was like a walk speed.
Yeah.
Um, if we want to make like a sprint as
Would there
well,
be like a middle ground where we just lowered his speed by a little bit?
I had
Oh,
it set to I think like 450, and any faster than that, and you're practically sprinting at that point. That's why I was wondering if we could add a sprint in. That way, it's more like you hold shift or something like that, and then you start sprinting or going to a faster pace, maybe,
Yeah.
or like click shift, and then once stamina's gone, you go back to a walk.
Yeah, and I could add like a sprint bar, unless we wanted to just like be infinite.
Because if you're sprinting it, I think when I had it set to I think the base speed of like 600, um, I practically got through the level in like 45 seconds, and it made a lot of the jumps a lot harder, especially for the fence jumps. That's why I turned it down so I could stay on the fence without sprinting off of them.
Oh, dang it.
Because you have to be kind of meticulous to get just onto the posts on the fence.
Mhm.
hmm
Get milk. Okie dokie. All right. Well, the character now is working as he should. Oh, also, I could do this myself, Cameron, or unless you want to, but biggest thing about overlapping the player, it's going to count pretty much every component you have. So capsule, camera, whatever else. And then, so like if you're looking at my stream, so right now it's you cast oh shoot, where's the exit? Um, if you cast to the actor, like on the actor output, what should happen is one egg gets added, but oh, never mind. I am just talking out my backside.
Oh,
It seems.
I think we fixed that
Mhm.
last night because it was the eggs. Anytime you were picking up eggs or wheat, whichever one you picked up first, it would then take that next number. So it'd be like if you picked up 3 eggs, the next wheat you would pick up would be 4. It was
Yeah,
really
I
weird.
had
So I was like, that's why I asked Cameron to fix that before
Yeah.
we
I had
send it
been
off.
using the same variable for egg and like a character blueprint tied to the same thing, so it would count up, but it wouldn't ever use it until you grabbed your first wheat, or if you were to grab a bunch of wheat, it would count up the egg, and since they were both the same variable, the minute the action fired to pop up the counter, it would pop up with 1 plus whatever how many of the other collectible you grab. But I did switch that out, so hopefully that's no longer an issue.
Yeah. The
Yeah, I didn't notice it last night. So we'll get I know the instructor will see the work today in today's or in today's lecture. So we'll get
Oh wait, before that, can one of you go through like a breakdown of what's in the level?
mm,
Because he might be asking for that. Well, because I'm gonna be in a
um
meeting today, so in case he's asking about like the design aspects of the level he's playing, I don't know.
yeah,
I
I
don't
can
know like
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can break
everyone's
it
list.
down. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can break
So
down what I've put in there.
yes. So
Um, so if somebody wants
like
to like stream it,
yeah.
I
As
can run through because like when
Yeah.
I play through, I go pretty fast. So if someone wants to like just like
Yeah.
walk speed it
yep.
or something, it'll
Yep. I got
make
it
it
open.
easier. So
okay.
this is the starting house and windmill from Megan made. Um, so
Gotcha.
player starts in like the bedroom and they leave out through there. There's eggs and kind of like making a trail of which way you're supposed to go through the field,
Why is
the
the
tractors.
corn maze like this? Is like the corn maze like is gonna be like a maze we have to navigate through to get to the ship,
No, it's
or
currently that's just like everybody wanted like a big old wheat field, so I just kind of made one
Okay.
specific one. And when it came to polishing, I was gonna break them up into smaller things. So it wouldn't be like if you look under, if like you turn the camera down a little bit under that, you can kind of like it just looks like a sheet of yellow. I was gonna turn that into a foliage once we go to polish, so it's just a block right now. But the eggs are
so
just to kind of get you through, and then you see enemies in the wheat field, so they'll chase you down. And
yeah,
then when you start up the,
so the wheat field just like the look. What? Wait, stop right there.
yeah,
So
it's
is the
just
wheat
a
field
look
just
right
like
God
now.
damn it!
so is there like no functionality for that just to like it look interesting?
For right now, yeah, it's just there. When it comes to polishing, I'm gonna start cutting out paths and stuff to make it a little bit longer.
Okay.
Gotcha.
The
Okay, so the
tractor
maze.
supposed,
Gotcha.
yeah. Then there's like a little tractor in there. That's supposed to be an obstacle. I'm gonna make the actual wheat a solid once we've made it more polished.
Okay.
I'm gonna add the
So
foliage to
so
it.
it will be like a somewhat mini maze. It's
Yeah, it's
just
gonna have
like
like a path of like so like the enemies are gonna have caused a path in it, and the path is gonna be like the tractor's gonna be in the way, and then like there'll be like some fences in there, but because I didn't want to put all of that extra stuff in quite yet, I
completely
just put
understandable.
the
Like
tractor in.
yeah,
This the
completely understandable.
this
This is a prototype. It's not supposed
yeah.
to look.
So then from here it's just platforms up. You'll encounter your first wheat bale on this. You'll encounter some
Okay.
enemies. There is a little bit of AI problem, so like they won't move until you like they see you when you get up on the islands right now.
Yeah, because it's like has to do with their sensing and navigation. Yeah,
Yeah,
there
and
needs to
when
be
I was
like
bringing up
adjustment.
when I was bringing up the islands, some of them fell off, so that's why they're in the fields instead. There's only supposed to be like two or
I
three in the
would
fields.
if they're using the navigation like the terrain thing, like the green bar by pressing, I believe it was P
Yeah.
or one of these keys, you could
Comp.
like just add a
Like,
bit of blocking mech, like a block or something to the landscape so that they know like, hey, can't go past this.
well, I know me and Cameron were thinking about moving the meshes to a specific spots or making them smaller, and I might do that where I just take them
Yeah.
to where the islands are. That way, they're not moving pre thing. But
Oh boy.
this will
And
get
also,
yeah.
Oh,
See, this
man.
will get really hard, Cage, because you got higher speed.
Yeah.
A
I
lot of these are
see
very
why the
tedious
speed is
ones.
an issue
Oh.
now. When you're on the island, it does look a bit fast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
when you say there'll be enemies, there'll be like flying enemies as well in here.
Yeah, there will be flying enemies, but because we didn't implement them quite yet, they were not added.
Oh gosh.
And no worries, like I said, this is the prototype. We're just testing stuff out.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
And then,
implement
thinking
this in next week.
for the flying enemies, probably do.
oh, there.
I've never made
Ah.
flying enemies. How
Yeah,
the nav mesh
that's
would
all I put
handle.
in last night was just to put that there. But
Yep,
there's like
yep.
the next level would be the barn that you get to at the end.
Mhm. I'm
But yeah,
thinking
Got it,
Yeah.
got it. Yeah,
like
for the enemies, if they're using the pawn sensing, but I had that same problem where they didn't see me from behind or like look at me. So to fix that, it's more like you have to narrow their view or widen it, depending on what you want them to look at. Because like you need to widen the view, like if it's just a frontal view, you have to widen that to be like a side view as well, so that they can see from side to side and behind them. And if you want
Oh.
them just looking forward, like down a path, then you narrow the view to just being forward. You
Uh.
have to adjust it to see it how big you need it to be for it.
Klaus, real quick, or Klaus, man. So when it comes to the level one, two, and three, so like I showed you a little earlier that like I got like here I'll show you actually the
Yeah, you made that. Yeah, you added that code because we on me and Cameron were trying to figure out how we were gonna do that.
yeah,
We were wondering if you were gonna just swap it so that if you hover over the button, it shows the information for the level.
yeah. So
And because I just couldn't figure out where to put it, I just kind of just said, you know what, I'll just make a quick connection to the one thing, have that like all the information typed up into there, and then if you want to just copy that and just slap that in wherever else
yeah,
from that little
so
binding that I had.
functionality speaking is yeah, it's exactly as you described. Just hover, it shows up, it disappears, and all that. And in terms
Yeah.
of the actual like images and description, because well, it's your guys' level, so I would leave that up to you. And when it comes to where to put it, if I can go to the widgets, you go to the main menu widget, and then I showed it in the images. But if you go to the very bottom,
Okay, so
the
it's in the bottom now.
yeah,
Okay.
so I
Um,
it's right here. So
I don't know if you deleted that function with the that I
yeah,
made, but all that information was in there. I don't know if I could recreate that.
shoot.
I just kind of, I just did a really quick. I was like, well, I'm not gonna have to remember this. I'll just probably just copy it over. But I don't
Yeah,
know if
Yeah.
it got deleted or not. But it was just a quick thing just to follow in there. But at some point we can just go back in and fix that.
yep. So all you need to do is this function right here. Just select the image that you want.
Okay.
Because I think it just goes off of like screenshot PNGs. But
Okay.
you just have to like relabel it for yours. Relabel the image so you can find it, and then right here, the sizing of the text takes care of itself. So just fill it out with like sentences and stuff like that, and the rest should just be automatic.
Yeah, I noticed last night when I was trying to type out all this stuff, it went like all the way off screen and all. I was like, well, no, that text is definitely not wrapping, so I'll have to look up that. And then I was like, oh, this thing is like practically the whole bottom area, and it made the image really small. So I was like, kind of gotta lower that size too. I don't know if it does that now,
Uh,
but that was the only problem I had last night when I was typing it up was that stuff wasn't wrapping, which I seen it does wrap now.
yep.
But
Well,
when there's too much information, it shrunk the image.
let me just see what
I set it to
happens.
18. think it was set to 18 is what I had it last night. I don't know if it'll do that again.
It's weird. I mean, it
Yeah.
works. It works fine in game.
Check. Yeah. If you search up wrap text, it should show up there.
Oh, yeah, it's already auto wrap. That's odd.
Yeah, that is weird. But yeah, it just made the image really hard to see, so that's why I decreased the size. But if it doesn't do it now, oh there it went. There it went for a few seconds. It's kind of like connected or something.
Yeah, I can fix that later. Alrighty. Well, I think other than that, you don't, Kevin. The professor doesn't need to know anything about the widgets, does he?
Mm, I mean, if he asks about it, maybe, but like because he says the meetings are like, well, yes,
Yeah, see,
right?
I
He
meant it was
attend the meetings.
connected.
They don't. It's not necessarily because like he says people don't have to attend the meetings, but they do have to watch them. So
Yeah,
technically no, but like I guess it just give me like a quick breakdown, like just a simple summary of it.
Yeah.
I guess
So,
that's fair as well.
I guess we can just start at the first map. If I'm having a brain fart, there we go. Action. This action will terminate your. Oh shoot! Let me disable that. I don't want to break anything. Okay, so you just got the logo screen here. Fades in, or oh, I didn't press play. So yeah, it fades in.
Oh, that's much better.
Hmm.
Just the outline. Because
Great.
like I did ask if you could remove that white bar.
Yeah. So you got the main menu here. I'm gonna put like a credits thing down here in the bottom left at some point. Quit does exactly what you'd think. You get the
I mean,
options.
sometimes the credits are just in that menu aspect at the front. You don't need to put it on the side.
Yeah, but I like sometimes I see games where they kind of have it off to the side here as to not be a part of like the main structure. So I might go that way. I haven't really decided yet.
Okay.
Options, you got the horizontal, you got vertical, and the only thing that does not work right now is brightness because I haven't really fiddled with post-process lighting. And that exists in your level, right, Klaus?
yeah, I put everything that you asked for. I'd put it in there. That
Okay.
way we didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, so I'll work on that tomorrow. But yeah, horizontal and vertical sensitivity works. Uh, the like Gary just has to add the sounds to the sound manager, and then music and sound effects will play as to be expected. I did add like a little sound effect for when you click on sound effects, so you can see it changes volumes. Then you got a controls page.
Yeah.
That this needs to be fixed right here because tab is pause. So I'm gonna do that before I leave here. Level select. These I don't think we have a level. Well, we have a level 2, but we don't have a level 3 yet. So
Yeah, no, I haven't opened up one or made one yet, but the level 2 is just started. There is no player start to it though, so I'm pretty
yeah.
sure the player will just fall to their death at that point.
Okay. So yeah, level 1. So right now just level 1 is the only one that's working. So you just open it up,
Uh,
and then you have the what's it called the widget
By the way, can
system.
they technically exit through any throughout the entire barn or just through that single passageway?
Just the door on the house.
Gotcha.
I
I guess
made barrier
for
walls,
polish we
so
could add like a working door into it.
yeah, no, I know when I was talking to Megan about it, she said she could animate the door. So I just had to figure out how to
Oh,
make
not
it so that the
again.
player could go inside. So
I
it
mean,
ended up being
technically
I had to
Megan
turn
doesn't have to
everything
do that.
collision wise off.
I mean, technically Megan doesn't have to do that as he can technically just have the
Yeah.
door like move in the actual Unreal by Unreal blueprint.
Yeah, that's what I had told her as well at that time. Though I did have a problem still. I couldn't get in when I was allowed to go in. Megan. So I don't know if what's going on with it, but I just couldn't get the player to walk in without turning off all collision.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
is the shooting like directional? Like it depends on where the camera is facing, or is it always just
Uh,
in front of the player?
it's always based on the forward, is what it looks like for me.
Huh.
Like the reticle or like the forward
The
of the player?
the forward of the player, so it comes out the front of the
Gotcha.
player.
Gotcha. the shotgun, like how much ammo will be like have, like will there be ammo pickups throughout the game from enemies or just around the map?
That's a
Like
Cameron, John Luke, and everybody else thing. I just placed the collectibles.
Oh, I see the
Right.
problem
like
here.
like for the shotgun, I feel like there should be some pickups here and there, like on the ground, but like as like, but those are like the bulk, but hard to reach ammo. Like they're the bigger statues, while the enemies should give you like a few pellets back.
Hey, guys, real
Like
quick, I gotta get going, but I'll go ahead and post that or this meeting to our like little meeting section. But I will talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
good